Welcome to COVESTONE. This presentation covers the General Ledger and related reports. General Ledger Accounts. Use GL Accounts Maintenance to create accounts and make functional changes. Most fields are self-explanatory. Short descriptions can be used on report spreadsheets if the account names are too long. There are 4 account types: assets, liability, income, and expense. There are several parameters which control what you can do with the account and how it shows on financial reports. Accounts can have sub-accounts for more granular reporting. Cash receipts bank accounts are able to take deposits. Cash disbursement bank accounts are able to be paid out from. Accounts payable postings OK means you are able to make AP entry adjustments using this account. Sales tax accounts are used to accrue sales tax payments. Inventory adjustments OK identifies this account to be used for inventory adjustments. As mentioned, sub-accounts can be created to break down transactions further for reporting purposes. Use GL Inquiry to view and generate quick reports on the transactions within an account. You can filter by branch and start date, which is how far back from now you wish to go. Transaction source codes are as follows. CD is cash disbursement, CR is cash receipt, DS is direct shipment, JE is journal entry, S is sales order, SR is sales return. Clicking on the source will allow you to drill down into the transaction detail. Clicking on the date will allow you to see both sides of the transaction. Click on Summary to return to the general view. Selecting Print will allow you to generate a downloaded spreadsheet to work on. General Ledger account postings are used to map the system internal accounts to your ledger accounts for transaction posting. This is set up and reviewed before your system go-live date. Please do not alter without consulting COVESTONE tech support first. Journals. Use journals to generate reports on the General Ledger journals for any time period. This will download to a spreadsheet automatically. Here is an example report on the Cash Receipts Journal. Journal Entries. Here is an example journal entry which works as you would expect. You can use the copy-paste function for entries that repeat monthly. Journal entries can be created for future posting date. And you can reverse a journal entry if needed. Select Import to Reverse to import an order and make journal corrections to it. This is used only in rare cases. Financial reporting. This is a complex topic on its own, so we are just going to cover the basics here. Before you can run a financial report, you must set up the GL charts first. This looks complicated, but all it is really doing is grouping GL accounts you want on the report, showing subtotals and creating a grand total. From a spreadsheet's perspective, it is creating the rows of a spreadsheet. Once you have the GL charts set up, then you create the report template. You can create an unlimited number of variant financial reports for balance sheet, trial balance, cash flows, or profit and loss. From a spreadsheet point of view, this will populate the columns of the spreadsheet. The report template can get a little more complicated because you can specify dynamic date ranges and do formula calculations for the columns of data. Simple budget forecast information can also be added. Use GL Budget Maintenance if you wish to add a budget information column to your report. Once you have the GL chart and report template all set up, you are now ready to run the actual report. And here is an example balance sheet. It is good practice to set the GL posting dates after you have made your accounting corrections and run your financial reports, so that transactions and corrections are not post-dated, messing up financial reports you have filed. Other reports. The Audit GL Changes report can be useful for identifying cases where you believe someone has posted or altered a transaction in a period that should have been closed. A telltale would be a change that occurred to the database within one period that affected a different period. Here's an example audit that looks for any changes that occurred from June 1st till now that affected transactions between March and May. The detail registers can give you more information on transactions than GL Inquiry will, and without having to create something complicated with the other reporting tools available. Although these reports only cover sales, transfers, and stock receipts. Here's an example register report done on sales transactions. The unfiltered trial balance will list all of the GL accounts and their balances at a specific point in time. And since it can specify a database time, you can use it in conjunction with the Audit GL Changes report to look for post-dated transactions. This completes our brief overview of General Ledger and reports. Thank you for your attention. This has been Doug Fashing.